Hi, Happy New Year to everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today's going to be short and sweet. I'm going to talk about what my future plans are, a quick recap on 2024 and just talk about the live that we're going to be doing tomorrow night on the 2nd of January, 7 p.m. UK time. Hope to see you there. So as a quick recap of 2024 was more of a maintenance year for me. I'd already got down by the middle of January of 2024. I'd already got to the target area I wanted to be at, so I was more than happy. Had a little blip over Christmas, but I mean, it was minor, so it was fine and it was planned. That's the difference. Obviously, Ipswich getting promoted was a highlight for me on a personal front, back to the Premiership. Been a bit of a tall ask to the run at the end of the year, but we had a great result against Chelsea the other night, so that's fantastic. So 2024 was more about maintaining stuff. I didn't really have much of an ambition of what to do. However, I think 2025 is a bit of a game changer now, and I want to set myself some tougher goals to go forward, and I'll cover those in a moment. The highlight of 2024 for me was going to Healing Humanity UK Meetup, meeting Kerry and Dr. Kiltz, as well as the other UK carnivores. Really fantastic get together. I did do a sort of a summary with what bits I did record before someone knocked my camera. You can see that in my list, but it was brilliant. It was a great event and we are pushing ahead, and there'll be more details about it with regards to the big GB meetup on the 2nd of August down in the West Country. So we'll start the ball rolling on that front to get that ready. So we've already got a small little committee set up to help us get it organised, and I think just a little bit of planning and we can release you more information about it. But it'll be a brilliant event, absolutely brilliant event. So 2024, the only two downsides for me. One, when I did a blood test at the beginning of December, I was shocked by the readings, but it now turns out it was the best thing I ever did, because I've subsequently then discovered that my skin cancer has returned. Nothing to do with the diet, it's more to do with historic damage to my skin. However, I do seem to be fighting it much better than I did previously, and it's being dealt with and treated on January the 15th, so I'm fine with all that. But it has been a cause of pushing my blood results a little bit haywire. But I'm now understand it, and I'm pleased with that's kind of given me a heads up on it. So pleased with that. The other downside, really, my Christmas was a bit of a wipeout. Unfortunately, my good lady wife picked up coronavirus just before Christmas and pretty much wiped out our Christmas. I'm, again, being heavily around it, having to look after her, take her to A&E when it was necessary, and then obviously nurse her back to, she's nearly there, she's not 100%, but she's 80% back to fitness now, so that's a pleasing thing after how bad she had deteriorated. But amazingly, being around it, and I had other people around me had it, I've had no symptoms at all. So I'd like to give a bit of credit to the carnivore diet, that perhaps my immune system is stronger, because normally previously, if one of us got ill, we tended to pass it on to the other and we'd both suffer at various levels. I've had no impact from that at all. So I'm taking that as a positive. So my plans for 2025, well, you'll like some of this. I'm starting 2025, I'm starting from tomorrow. I'm doing extended fasts for January. I'm doing it with a couple of the Carnivore UK team. I was approached by Donna, who's one of the carnivores in the group, and I've agreed to go along with her. We're going to support each other. So the plan is to do extended fasts. So it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, really depending on how good our priming is. So today is about priming for me. So I'm taking in plenty of fat. I did make myself a tiramisu, so I need to finish that off today. And that's a carnivore tiramisu. Nothing in there that isn't carnivore. So again, there's quite a lot of fat in there because it's all full fat cream, as well as the mascarpone cheese. Eggs, obviously split and then added in, and it's pretty damn delicious, to be fair. I did have a cheesecake before Christmas, but I tended to actually polish that off before Christmas, and thank God I did, because obviously with the wife being ill, I didn't really have time to do any cooking, so I think I actually probably went a couple of days with basically not eating anyhow, but that's fine. I didn't break any rules. I stuck with the side of it. I'm just pleased that she's on the mend. So I'm starting 2025 with this extended fast for January, just to really push it along. I'm interested in what I need to do with the direction of the channel. I've done quite a few interviews, and I think some of them are really, really good interviews, packed full of information and great value. I kind of want to push a bit ahead more with my studies, with my ultimate goal going for a PhD. So I might do more research-backed posts. They might not be as regular. I'm aiming to get at least one post out every week. With my consultancy day job as well, it's a bit tricky having the time with what's needed for the editing and all that. So I think I'm setting a goal to get a minimum of one post a week. I'm aiming to get it up on a Friday. If something crops up and I can get additional ones in, I'm planning to do that. I can't possibly spare the time to do daily ones. So that's the plan for that. And I want to do it more fact-based, more research-based. There will be interviews as and when I get the opportunity to do interviews, but I think they're going to be more focused. And it does seem, when I look back at analysing my content, the big hits that I've had are ones involving, like I did about statins, and I did about oxalate dumping, my beginner's guide to carnivores and that. So I may focus more down that line. But if you feel that needs other areas to be covered, please comment below. I do read all the comments and I do act upon them. So I want to generate the channel that's for the people that are viewing it. It's not for my benefit, it's for you, but it's good to share. I want to get the message out there. That's the key goal. I want to get, and as I say, I do very much live a carnivore lifestyle. However, my channel is based around about more primal. So it includes keto, it includes primal, it includes paleo. It's really the anti-ultra processed foods. So I'm quite excited to see what might happen in America with Kay becoming their health side of it, because Britain tends to follow suit. So as long as he gets the opportunity to do what he's saying he's going to do, and he does deliver what he's going to do, I think 2025 could be the beginning of a really transition in the food industry. And that's only for the benefit of all of us and our healths. So let's hope that happens. I'm also keen to get myself fitter. So I'm already a follower of Joshua, who I'll put his link to his channel below. He's another carnivore that does workouts on a daily routine. Very, very fit guy. So I'm looking to sort of follow some of the stuff he's doing, with the ultimate goal of, if you've seen some of my previous posts with the suit of armour in the background, I'm planning to do some events in the suit of armour. I'm not going to go jousting before you start thinking that. But I'm aiming to do potentially a half marathon and then do a full marathon like I did in 2010 when I did the London Marathon in my suit of armour. So I'm aiming to do that. What I might do is share some of the training that I do there. So that might be one area that I will do more regular updates on. But in terms of the content of the channel, I think I need to commit to getting at least one a week, aimed at a Friday. So that's my general plan. I seem to have got stale with some of the content because my subscribership is stuck at 650 something, and I can't break the 1,000, but that is what it is. It's the content I do. I'm not here to be the most popular person in the world. I just want the people that do follow me to get some value from what I do. So again, any suggestions of things you think that should be covered, please put in the comments, because I do read them all and I do like to act upon them. So yeah, so my task will be to get myself fit enough to do some training with the suit of armour, with the view of then doing some events, and the idea will be raising money for charity. I did it previously. I was fortunate enough when I did the London Marathon and raised several thousands for the British Heart Foundation. I may pick more local charities this time, because I have a bit of an issue with the big charities with the level of cost of administration, where the smaller charities, more of the money you raise goes direct to the front line, let's say. So I may select a few charities on that and hopefully get some sponsorship and, you know, benefit charities while doing my stupid various challenges that I intend to do this year. So this year is a year of challenge for me. I will be 59 in August, so my ambition is to be a lot fitter before I hit 60, which is in 18 months' time. So that's my ambition. I'm going to maintain my carnivore lifestyle, or my primal lifestyle, as you want to say. I'm enjoying doing more raw meat again. I find that I've seemed to got the right balance for there, but I think my core food will be BBBE, and I will chuck in the odd bit of raw in amongst that. I won't be doing raw bacon though. It'll be the beef side of it would be the raw side of it. I might start trying a bit of raw lamb as well, but it's a case of building up to it, because the last time I tried it, I went a bit too gung-ho. I'm hoping to keep some surprises up my sleeve for yourselves to enjoy. So, this was a brief update. So I've got a few ambitions for 2025. Really appreciate it if you are watching this for the first time. I do seem to get about 70% of the people are non-subscribers. So if you would subscribe, that would help the channel, help with the algorithm, and help me get the message to a wider face. Also, if you do subscribe, you'll be able to follow me on my challenge with the suit of armour. I may do a recording about what I did previously and what I'm planning to do this year, so that should be a bit more entertaining. So it just leaves me the opportunity to wish you all a happy new year, and hope that you all have I wish you all health, wealth and success. A happy new year.